No, slow down. Hey, I need to see niggas hooked. That nigga, out of other niggas, trash. But yo, this your boy Shaman Chu. Just bring y'all another video, man. Don't mind me, man. I'm me being me. I'm just in the beginning of the video. You know how I am. Probably don't, but I'm in my own dimension. It's like that for a reason. I heard all these, all these streets. Yeah, you already know, man. It's your boy. Hopefully this won't be too long because it's still a beautiful day. I'm trying to get out where the sun blowing, if that makes sense. But you see the title of the video. Yeah. I noticed something. This is just a realization. And just with the realization, I kind of have to, put it in the best form of wisdom as possible, and let the people know. You feel me? Because as I get discoveries, the ones that I can give out, I'm always looking to be the one to give it out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. That's just how I am. As I learn the lesson and I get through it, I always try to give it out to the people. That's just how I do it. But what I learned is a lot of the times things will be held up. Things will be delayed just because you're not even specific enough. Because when you get it, by not being specific in what you seeking to get, defining it a little bit more to yourself, so you don't just get some bullshit. When you just get it, to put it out there, you usually just get some shit. And sometimes it's bottom of the barrel shit you like, what the fuck? But if you were just a little bit more decisive, if you were just a little bit more precise, is the word I want to use, precise in what you're seeking, it'll come exactly how you see it, as long as it's in an upright way, if you know what I'm saying. I'm always got to put that in there. As long as you're upright, But for the most part, it will come just how you see it. It's always good to know exactly what you want rather than just putting it out there because, you might get some bullshit. Just for example, someone that's looking to manifest a car, but they're not being too specific on the car, so they end up finding a car, and the car's a piece of shit. Well, you didn't ask what type of car you want for one. You didn't ask the condition of the car, so you're going to get a piece of shit car. And sometimes you won't even get that piece of shit car. You might not get nothing until you start to define it a little bit better. Just because, sometimes it's good to be like that. Because when you get the bullshit without being more precise and specific, you kind of wish like, why did I get this shit? But you just got to be more precise and be specific on what you're looking to, manifest. Otherwise, it won't come because you're not being on point. That's like somebody asking, I want a man or a woman in my life. And you get them and that motherfucker toxic. You didn't describe the qualities of the person that you seek. You just threw it out there. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with that because they say be careful what you ask for because you might just get it. You know what I mean? Be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. That's just the name of the game. You just never know. You never know. So just always put it in context. Just put it in, elaborate. There's nothing wrong with knowing what you want. There's a strength in that. Don't just put it out there to the universe, because when you do that, that's just the whole world of anything. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the indescribable. So you gotta be careful of just throwing things out there. You gotta be more precise. You gotta know exactly what it is. It could come as fine as the clothes you wear to the things you eat, to everything. You know what I mean? Just be more precise. Especially when you're conjuring up a newness of self and you're conjuring up new experiences, you got to describe exactly how you see these things and where you want to go and how you're going to do it. You know what I mean? You got to put it out there or else it's going to be a delay because you're not too sure. The one that writes it down, the one that knows exactly what he wants, the one that sees it usually always gets it. You just throwing it out there, you can get anything. You just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful with that. You know, always remain in that vibration where you can attract, but then you definitely want to know what you're attracting and know the details. You want to know the details a little bit better, so you're just not getting anything. I'm just laughing at some shit the other day. It's just an experience I had. I'm not gonna say too much because you feel me. It's one of those things where if you know, you know, which is you're not me, so wouldn't imagine you knowing. But I'm telling you, it was just funny. If I was a little elaborate, I would have got exactly what I was looking for. I still got what I was looking for, but just know I had better. But I noticed if I was just a little bit more precise, I would have got exactly what I was looking for. But it came out of me not being too specific because you gotta have a type. You gotta have a type. You gotta have a type. You gotta know exactly what it is. That's why I shouldn't have a problem with people that got types, but just don't have your standards too high to where you reaching for the stars and nothing reaching back at you. There's a limit in certain areas and certain things, parameters. But when it comes to you manifesting certain things, now you kind of want to, raise them up, raise your standards high when you manifesting certain things. Because if you don't, you're gonna be attracting the bare minimum to the lowest of the low shit. You know, that's like you said, man. I need some food, right? But then next thing you know, you see a garbage can full of food. Well, there's the food you're looking for. It's like that. You just wouldn't be more specific. Like, you know what? I want this. I want some food from this fish restaurant. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Now, next thing you know, now you know what you want. Hey, you go get it. It's as simple as that. There's a lot of people don't even know what they want in life, and then when they get it, they don't even know what to do because that's not even what they really wanted. And that's what a lot of the times things come late because truly you truly don't know what you want. You're not asking your soul what you want at the end of the day. You're just thinking some ego shit that's going your ego think is gonna get you by or whatever the hell the ego's looking for. You're not got it on board to what your higher self wants. So it's just trying to run the show how it wants. So a lot of that shit get delayed. Just for the simple fact that you ain't being serious about certain things because you're not. You don't even know. And then the shit that you get asking is gonna just put you more in the dysfunctional state, certain things. So it's like, man, ask, conjure up a little something better. When you do, it comes in an instant, especially when you're in alignment. And sometimes things will come as for you to learn the lesson in it, in terms of is that what you really want, and being more specific and precise when you're manifesting. It's like this, man. I want to make some money. All right, you want to make some money, then somebody offers you a window cleaning job for $5 an hour. Then you get mad, but it's like, yo, confirmation. You ask for money, man. You should be more precise, specific. It's as simple as that. You know, it's as simple as that. You just want to make sure you're defining those things that you're seeking to manifest and what you want to incorporate, even within your being. Be more precise, be more specific. You don't just put it out there to be like, I want better qualities for myself. What are those qualities? You got to define them a little bit better. Because you just woke up with an okay attitude. Well, that's your good qualities. You weren't precise. We're just giving you shit. We're just sticking shit. See if it's something. But you really can't do that. You got to be more precise. You can't be scared to do that. You kind of have to, be okay with getting what you want and knowing what it is that you want. Even if it may not be for you, at least you had a lesson to find out. Hopefully, it's one of those things that you ain't gotta. It ain't too detrimental if you go through it. But sometimes only those don't come because it's too much of a lesson to be learned. To the point where the detriment and the lesson could be too much for individuals. But if you push through those barriers, it'll find you to where you have to get up. But for the most part, if you don't keep pushing towards something that's not for you, it don't wear its ugly head as long as you're not too persistent. You know, let those signs be a warning in a sense, because certain things are like that where it's not for you and you keep trying to manifest it. Certain things are like that, so you gotta be careful of wanting those things, because not everything is for you when it comes to manifesting. Not everything, you know, can not everything. So you gotta know those things that isn't for you and know those things that are for you. You know, definitely, because you can't be the jack of all trades in those type of terms where you're trying to get it all. Like, you know what I mean? Gotta be careful with that. You can do the process of elimination to go with your feelings and see how it resonates within your being before you just start to try to, go towards it. You know, if it don't resonate in it, then it ain't for you. You know, that's how you really can see what type of place, what type of person, what type of space you should be in if it resonates. There's 11:11 on the time. Hey, before y'all leave out this motherfucker, just leave a like. Y'all ain't even gotta like me. Just double tap the screen and get some good karma. That's all I'm gonna say. Just leave a like. You ain't gotta sub. Just help the algorithm out for me. If that's one thing I will ask. Just throw a like in there, bro, before you leave this bitch. Just double tap that screen. Real nigga shit. But yes, certain things it's like that. But it is what it is, though. That's why you want to know what it is that is for you, or what ain't for you. You know, what's the best thing you can do for yourself, and then if you got to get a pen and pad and start writing that shit out. Get a pen and pad and start writing that shit out, knowing exactly what it is. That's the only way you're gonna really know. Damn, I'm looking for my pen. I feel weird not having a pen. Shit, I'll get another one. But that's the only way you're gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? Just start writing that shit down. Start, seeing it. You know what I mean? How you want your business, how you see it, how you see it function. Even if you have to leave, how do you even see it function if you have to go? You got to start seeing these things before it even happens, because it has to be in a hazy wave state before it's a solid state on this realm. So that hazy wave state is the planning and the defining, and then after you figure that out, it'll come out. As long as it's for you in an upright way. But you got to start writing that shit down. I feel a little weird, bro. I ain't got no fucking pen in this bitch. I got that, but that ain't no. I could use that. I ain't tripping. That is true. Yeah. You just want to make sure that you writing that shit down. A lot of the time, motherfuckers will be getting shit because you don't know what you want. Because as soon as you get it, you're gonna be like, that's bullshit. You should have just been more specific. You know what I mean? That's what I'm learning. I'm like, no. I'm not specific enough. I gotta be way more specific. When I'm specific, I get somewhere. And I get it pretty fast. Hey, what's up with you, Patah? Peace. How you feeling? You just gotta be more specific. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Whoever got something. It's gotta be way more specific, because if you're not specific, bro, you gonna get some bullshit, bro. Trust me, I've learned this plenty of time. I got so much bullshit. Not to be like victim, I did it to myself because I wasn't too sure on what it is that I was looking for. Therefore, I didn't know I got some bullshit, and I was trying to make it something, but it wasn't that. You just threw something out there and hope it is stuck on the wall. It sure ain't stuck. So, I learned my lesson. But now it's like, hey, there's some things I gotta do. Oh yeah, always good to have that type of mindset. You already know. But you just gotta know what the fuck that shit is. And fine tune those things that ain't it. Because I'm not gonna lie. You can't be too hard on yourself going towards something sometimes because that's the process of elimination. Sometimes we go and get our feet wet and kind of beat ourselves out going on certain paths, but at least you know that path ain't for you. As long as you didn't get too hurt on that path, you know what I mean? Because certain things you do manifest, it could kind of leave a mark on you, and it could be one of those paths you wish you didn't go on. It's like certain you go to a certain place and you're like, God damn, I wish I didn't go here. You know what I mean? I never had a place I didn't like. I always, but I could imagine how that feel. And you could beat yourself up, but just be like, nah, that's the process of elimination. You know. Now I'm just gonna start saying, let me go to a place that resonates with me, and then it'll find you, rather than just being too open to where you might go somewhere you don't like. That's because you wasn't strong enough in your feelings, and you let you got to be strong and know what you want, because somebody can pick for you, and it couldn't be for you. It's not really what you want, but you're disappointed. But you gotta look. You're going off another energy, and you're not even going off of yourself to the point where you know what you want. So you really can't get mad at nobody but yourself. Because some people do that. It's like this. I don't know what I want in terms of food. So you ask this woman, what would you like? What would you eat? She gives you this idea, and you purchase it, and you hate the food. But you can't get mad at her. You didn't even know what the fuck you wanted. And you put your faith in that bitch to manifest for you, and you were disappointed. You can't be mad at her. You got to be mad at yourself. Because if you knew what you wanted, at least it could have been on your accountability fully, meaning like, at least you can take accountability for face value because you picked it, rather than going asking somebody else what they would eat. You know what I mean? So you really can't get mad at them. You get mad at yourself. Not to even be mad at yourself, but look at yourself. You didn't know what you wanted, and you asking for other people. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. You really can't, really can't get mad at it. Can't get mad at them. It is what it is. That's why you got to know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Go off of what you seek, because, somebody can tell you anything, and then it may not even be for you. But, that's why suggestions, if it doesn't like really resonate with your soul, it's not for you. Something always to talk to you, even if you don't want it to. Certain things that your soul knows, and certain things that it knows, to stay away from. It knows to ride with it, but it knows to sometimes pull away. But you just got to pay attention to that inner self. It never lie. We just go against it. Yeah, we just go against that feeling. That's why, pay attention to how you feel when you're going towards these things out here. Because some people is on their out. They on their way out. But as you on your way out, better figure, not on like they dying and shit. I'm just saying they got a different energy going on to where they're going up in life in terms of, different than what they're fucking used to in a good way, right? So you want to start putting things in motion to how you see it already. Because you don't want to get up to a place and you don't know what to fucking do. And then you start going off of suggestions outside of yourself and be disappointed. So I'm just letting you know, start fine-tuning exactly how you want to see things. And start, questioning that so you know that it's legit for you. And if you got an answer for it in a way where you ain't just saying shit, then it's for you, if you know what I'm saying. You do got to put things through a process because you want to make sure you're manifesting the right things. Not some bullshit when you find out later on, like, God damn, why'd I do that? Those aren't the best feelings, and sometimes we can beat ourselves up. It's just like this. You picked the wrong girl. And sometimes people be on that shit for years. That's just you picking the wrong, manifestation, because you wanted to manifest a particular individual, but you just manifested the wrong individual. And people could be beating themselves up over their manifestations. It's just like that. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't beat yourself up. Just look at that as a process of elimination. Like, I know not to fuck with that bitch. Hopefully you didn't spend your whole goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? You still got some time left to shake it off. But you know, that's just how the game goes. You just process of elimination. Don't look at it like, you know, too much of something that it ain't. It's trial and error. That's all it is. Trial and error. I'm definitely noticing life will shake up for you as long as you know what the fuck you want it to bring to you, what you want. Stuart Wild always, you know, put that in this shit. It was Miracles by Stuart Wild. If it's on YouTube, it's actually a sleeper. One of the best metaphysicians I know, metaphysics. The one that, you know, teaches that. I believe it's a metaphysician. That's Stuart Wild. Because he put me on game with a lot of shit. And I respect that, man. You know, shout out to Stuart Wild. But in Miracles, he talk about you got to be specific on what you want. Like, you need to talk about knowing what you want. You can let people know how you want to see it. Like if you got somebody building something for you, you already know the dimensions, you know the width, you know all that, so you can let them know. Rather than, and let's just say you don't know, you tell them to do it, and it's something way off to the point that it looked like they fucked some shit up, but you put it in their hands. That's your fault. That's not their fault. You put it in their hands. That's how you gotta look at that shit. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta look at that shit. If y'all open this bitch and y'all ain't leave a like, I'm just asking that. You ain't gotta resonate fully. Just before you go, just lead up, you know, drop a like for your boy so the algorithm can pick me up, because you know they be weird to this channel. One video will go up and then they'll block that video, and then it's weird. Like videos usually constantly go up. My videos will go up and then it'll stop because I know I don't know, something about me shackles and feathers, and I ain't really on shit, tell you the truth. I don't take it personal, I just take it as a compliment that, hey, that nigga must got some energy about him they don't want to reach to certain people. That nigga got an aura about him. That's how I look at it. But yeah, just leave a like so I can get back in the algorithm for your boy if you can. You know what I'm saying? I really don't ask for likes, but shit, if I'm in a, you know, if I gotta be real in these lives, if a nigga always leave a like, it'll be a good place. It'll be a good place in the world. But definitely want to start defining things on how you see it and fine tune it to where you know the ins and outs, you know the back and forth, you know it all. You know, before you start to just calling things in your life, just make sure you're more precise so you can get that exact result that you're looking for, rather than just putting it out there. And sometimes things take time, so you just got to be patient with life. That's the thing with life. Sometimes it'll test your patience, but as long as you're in a high vibration and it's something upright, you're going to always get what you're looking for in a timely fashion. It won't take too long. As long as you're in a vibration where you're always accelerating and you're always keeping momentum towards those things that you're going towards, and you're not bashing yourself or bashing those things that you're seeking. 10 times out of 10 you make it, but with patience. You know, you just gotta be patient. Don't I mean, we're not perfect, but just do your best not to get in ruts where it's something that you're putting on yourself, because those aren't good with manifesting. With manifesting, you have to be in a flexible, non-resistance and no resistance energy, a calm energy, you know, when you're manifesting. You don't want to have it in your head limitation, because the dam stops when you do that. You want the dam to flow. You want the river to flow. When you put that tension, your attention's on that and it's not really flowing. And the more you do it, you start to push that momentum you had going towards those things, towards this bullshit. And that's what you manifest more. And those longer the thought loops, the more manifestation power you're giving that shit. So just make sure you nip it in the bud. Just make sure you nip that shit in the bud. But it's gonna be there for you. It's always in the background looking for you. That's why you just gotta be patient. Just be in the moment, because that's what's gonna come in the moment. Everything comes in the moment, but just stay in the moment. Just be in the moment, because even with that negativity, guess what? You're gonna be in the moment. So the thing is to not focus on that bullshit, because it's always gonna be bullshit. But the thing is to look at it as bullshit, and you're gonna see it for what it is, and you're not gonna pay attention to it. You're gonna be on that shit that actually means something. Then the more you focus on that, the more you gain from that. And even though some bullshit might pop in, because that's where the duality come from, but that don't mean you have to be a part of it. You just see it for what it is, and you're unaffected. That's the key. You want to be unaffected. You may see some shit, but that doesn't mean it can affect you. You just let it affect you. You know, that's like a hating ass nigga. That doesn't affect you, but if you make it affect you, then it affects you. Just keep it moving. You see it for what it is, or that's a hating ass nigga. Let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be paying attention to some shit you really don't give a fuck about. When it's all said and done, you kind of just want to make sure that you keep your attention on what you really want, and none of the other bullshit, because it's a battle over your attention, because that gives you energy. What you're putting your focus and attention on, you're putting energy to it. So, of course, there's going to be something else trying to pull you away from what you're doing, because it wants that energy. Of course. Because there's certain energies out here that can't build off of their own energy, and they have to recycle energies. So, therefore, they're called energy vampires. So, of course, they're looking for your ass. Of course. But you just see it for what it is. You just see it for what it is. Keep it moving. Leave a like in here. Before you go, you ain't got to fuck with your boy all the way. But you can fuck with me enough to just leave a like. That's all I'm going to say. Just tap the screen twice. And then as you go, hey, just know you did something good today. Real nigga shit, though. But definitely, I hit that shit right on the head. You know, I just went on a rant for the likes. I ain't even gotta do that. It's like, shit, if they like it, they like it. Fuck it. I really don't give a fuck. But most definitely make sure you police the mind. Police the mind. Meaning, like, you just making sure that you got that bitch, you got it on lockdown. In a sense where you're not letting no bullshit come in. You letting that shit come out. You're not, paying attention too much on it to where it's stagnating you. Hey, Nuestre, Super Latina. Much love. What's on the menu today? Oh, God. But yeah, you just want to, make sure that you keep that negative shit out when you're manifesting, because it's going to wear its ugly head. Oh, don't say that. Damn, that shit sounds so good. I'm not even going to cap. I'm in that bitch. Oh, God, though. I want to see how you make it, because I ain't going to lie. I don't know how to make that. I'm going to figure out how you do it, and then I'm going to make that shit, because I need some more chicken dishes. I ain't gonna lie. I know how to make a chicken Philly. That's it. But I make the best chicken Philly. Oh, yeah, you go see me. Yeah, you already know. Energy flows where attention goes. Yeah, I'm dead ass, though. Like, chicken tostada sound fire as fuck. I ain't just saying that. I ain't just saying that because I'm high either. That shit sound low-key good as hell. I'm going to figure out how you do it. I ain't gonna lie though, your shit be popping. I know this off topic though, my bad, but I'm just giving you your props because I noticed your shit be popping. I'm like, they love their food videos. Niggas love they food videos. Something about them food videos, motherfuckers love. I ain't even gonna cap. Niggas love they food videos. Yeah. You're welcome. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I fuck with your shit because motherfuckers need to know how to cook. They go in there. Motherfucker don't know how to cook. They go, hey, you better go on her shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You already know. That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. That's why you need to drop some more videos. I know this off topic on my bad. Just leave a like for your boy too, Super Latina. But the thing is, you got to do them other videos. Oh, bet. Appreciate it. You just gotta make sure you do them other videos. Oh, that's what's up. You just gotta make sure you do them other videos too, yo. Cause I'm still waiting on the ceviche. Oh God. You just gotta do them other videos. Trust me, I'm not just saying that. I just know how people are. You gotta think you gotta. I just know. I know. I could see things, and I'm telling you, it's gonna take off even more when people don't have to sit through hours and try to timestamp stuff to find out how you did it. That's just common sense. People just want to be able to find what they're looking for without timestamping it, going through hours and hours of content. Bingo. Yeah, I'm waiting for the ceviche. Yeah. Cause I'm gonna eat that with Doritos too. I already know. I'm gonna make that ceviche and eat that shit with Doritos. Let me stop before I make myself hungry. Yeah, let me stop doing that. Oh yeah, you welcome. You welcome. And your shit going quick too. I don't want to make this about you. I'm fucking around. No, I'm fucking around. But I did got a video. But I'm like, no. That shit gonna go up. That shit gonna go up. I already see it. Cause your shit going quick as a motherfucker. And that shit be popping. I ain't gonna lie. I always give people their credit. And if I see something that stick out, I always let people know. As long as, they deserve it. But I see your shit popping on the low. This shit popping. Hey, it's too late. You said the chicken tostadas. Yeah, that's a lot. Damn. See what I'm saying? That's low key. What's up? That's what I'm saying. You gonna be able to be monetized. Yeah, you got a lot of watch hours. I'm an Android user, by the way. You got a lot of watch hours. You're gonna be able to be monetized because when you got somebody sitting in the phone watching you, those are watch hours, and you got lives and shit. But yeah, leave a like too. By the way, leave a like, Super Latina. Leave a like. I know you in here without tapping that like button. I smell that like button I hit. I'm just fucking around. But yeah, y'all want to make sure that you police the mom. My bad. I just had to give her credit and shit. I know y'all like, what is he talking about? But we seeing somebody that's in here a chef and shit. And nigga, I'm an aspiring chef. So I'm a chef low key. That's another thing. I gotta know what to cook. I gotta be more precise on what I want to cook. Cause don't get me wrong, I'm a chef, but I don't know what to cook, and I be buying bullshit because I don't know what to cook. But I gotta actually sit down and know what I want to cook, because the only reason why I know how to make the chicken Philly is because I sat down and I knew what I wanted. And then, cause them chicken Phillies are deadly. If you go to Steak and Fries, just know, if you ever go to a place that got them chicken Phillies, nigga, and they make it right, it's gonna make you want to make it your own. And that's what they do. I'm like, nah, bro. Certain things I gotta make on my own because it's so damn good. You gotta do it. And that's the thing. I gotta start writing down my recipes. Not really. Yeah, I wouldn't say recipes, but I would say writing down the things that I'm gonna make. Because that's the thing. When you're a chef, you gotta have an arsenal, so you're not just eating the same thing. Because there's a lot of people that are chefs that don't even know they're chefs, because they don't know what the hell they want to eat, so they just eat something that's already made for them. You know what I'm saying? The more I know what I want to cook, the more I notice that I can cook, because through the things I cook, that shit be fire as hell. Like, bro, I can make some fire ass catfish. I'm not even gonna lie. My catfish is low key on another level. As long as I get the right ingredients and materials, oh yeah, that catfish gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying? That catfish gonna be fired than the motherfucker. But I know what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I knew I wanted to make that shit, and I made it. You know what I'm saying? And that's under my arsenal. But you definitely gotta, know what you want, do research on it so you can make sure, and then get that shit. Hell yeah. You got a son and shit? Hell yeah, that's what's up. Hell yeah, bro. You got to. That shit's on fire. Them quesadillas low key fire. Oh, God. That's how you got to do it, though. You got to do it yourself, because these restaurants don't make shit with love. That's why I stopped eating that Taco Bell shit. Certain people that used to work there, they used to make my shit with love, and them sandwiches used to be big as heck, them burritos, I mean. But as I noticed, they hire any and everybody, and a lot of people don't make that shit with love. So I'm like, fuck that shit, man. I'm tired of playing with my life with these motherfuckers. I should start cooking my own shit. But that's the thing I want to start doing. I guess I gotta cook more. Meaning, like, I gotta break it down a little bit more, because I would never probably go out to eat, even buy junk food. I'm like, bro, I'll just cook something. I'll cook my own goddamn junk food. At least I'm getting some nourishment, because when you make things, even some quote unquote bullshit, if you make it out of love, you're good. But I want to get back on the video at hand. My bad. I just had to throw that in there. Just remember to know what you want when it's all said and done. Remember to know what you want, because that's the key. And make sure that it's right for you. Make sure that it's right for you. That's the key with life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what you want and define it. Because that's like I just said, you can't be asking for somebody, and then when they give you somebody and they way off, you didn't put it in context of how you wanted that person. They just threw you anybody. They just threw you anybody, so you gotta be careful with that. You want to be more, specific. And that just makes me want to go right. I'm gonna lie, I think that's what we're gonna do. I gotta start being more precise on what the fuck I want. To the foods, to the weed, to all that shit, to the liquor, to the motherfucking shirt. You know what I mean? To the plan, to the mood. You know what I mean? Fine tune that shit. Because you can be who you want to be at the end of the day, as long as you know what to be. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody tell you can't be who you want to be and do what you want to do. That's somebody that gave up on life trying to tell you not to. You know what I'm saying? They just gave up on life. When you got anybody that's trying to tell you you can't do something, they're just not trying to see you outdo them, quote unquote. We're all in this on our own when it comes to achieving things, but people feel some certain type of ways when people are doing something that they're not doing, or something that they ain't achieved other way. They're going to look at you a certain type of way. Just make sure you know that. They're going to always fill your head with doubt, shit like that, just to make sure that you don't do that shit. Just see it for what it is. I hate ass niggas. Keep it moving. Motherfucker always dying. And gotta have that tunnel vision. You gotta have that tunnel vision out here. when you manifesting, you gotta have that tunnel vision. Because, there's gonna be a lot of distractions. Tunnel vision though. Gotta stay focused. Yeah, just write that shit down. That's what I'm so finna do. I'm so trying to write right now, nigga. I'm on this video and shit. Hey, just leave a like for your boy though. If y'all in this bitch, before y'all go, just please leave a like. Because it helps me get in the algorithm. It helps me get in the algorithm because they be blackballing me for some odd reason. I don't even be on shit. I just be spitting wisdom, doing what I can for this channel. And for some reason they feel some type of way. So it ain't my fault. I ain't doing shit but doing what I'm called to do. So don't take it the wrong way. Deep state YouTube. Don't take it the wrong way. Motherfuckers. Always trying to stop some shit over here. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. But I do know. You gotta stay focused though. I'm just saying this shit motivate me right now to go right. Oh yeah, most definitely will. And I do trust them, but I do know they be bullshitting too. I know what you're saying. Like, I understand. I'm just calling out for what they be doing too. Look at that beautiful squirrel. I see you, buddy. But they be on bullshit. I'm just gonna call it how I see it. They be on bullshit, but it is what it is. I still do me regardless. But just stay focused out here when you manifest it and then be more precise. You go get what you're looking for. Make sure you're on a high vibration. Take your vitamins. And you're going to notice a big difference. Shit going to start coming to you. I noticed that. I'm like, let me go take my vitamins. I need to take my vitamins and shit. I sound like an old person. When you manifesting and shit, you do want certain things in your body. Like get some vitamin D and some vitamin C. No Diddy. All right? I'm just fucking around, bro. I just wanted to say that dumbass shit. That dumbass shit niggas be saying. This shit funny, though. These pills be big as shit. But yeah, I just had to take some vitamin C and shit. Because I'm like, something telling me, yeah, you might need some of that. Just make sure you're precise. And I think that's what we finna go do after I wrap this video up. I gotta sit with myself and know what the fuck I'm seeking. Make sure it's the right shit. Because I'm tired of this bullshit coming in. I'm not tired of it. I actually like it. But you know what I'm saying. I'm a little fed up with just putting things out there. Gotta be a little bit more specific. And then I'm gonna get exactly what I'm looking for. Because, there's always something out here for you. Exactly how you want it. But you gotta know exactly how you see it and how you feel it. So you can know exactly what it is that you want. It's that simple, but people don't give themselves time to do that. Sometimes we don't give ourselves time to know what the fuck we want. You just got to give ourselves a little bit of time. Instead of, saying that we don't have time, make the time. Because you're breaking barriers doing that, you know what I'm saying? You're battling through limitation. It's always a good thing. You're breaking through them barriers. You know what I mean? That's the key, is to break through that shit. Don't let it be what it's supposed to do. Restrict you. Be limitation. Don't let it do what it's supposed to do. You break that shit. You break it. What are small hot dogs? By any means necessary. Small hot dogs. I don't know why, but I do. I got a good ass nose. It could just because I'm outside. But you know how the game go, man. You know how the game go. Just had to throw that out there for the people, man. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I ain't got too much to say. I don't want to be on here rambling. But yeah, I did say I am doing 3 free readings. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for a reading, I don't know if I'm gonna do tarot, but I just know that I don't like tarot. That's for damn sure. A nigga might use a deck of cards, but not them tarot cards. You know what I'm saying? It just depends how I'm feeling. I might just get your picture and just start seeing if I can channel off your ass and shit. But you just gotta send a picture of me to my email, shamantruths@gmail.com. And you gotta subscribe to me. You can't just be that nigga that's free balling. But yeah, I am doing free readings. I'm picking 3 people that I fuck with their energy heavy. If I fuck with their energy, meaning like not as an ego thing, but the energy let me know they're decent and they're deserving for it. I'm gonna give it to those people. And then after that, we might make a service as long as we get good reviews. As long as we get good reviews. Because I'm not just doing some shit if I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck that. But yeah, that's shamantruths@gmail.com. SHAMANTRUTHS@gmail.com. But yeah, I think that's about it though. I'm not trying to be on here just rambling. But if you want to support a nigga do music. I've been doing music for a long time. Just get on the platforms like Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music. You know those places where you find music. I'm there at E.G. Fisker. EJJIFISKER. I'm supposed to be dropping some music soon. Just be on the lookout. Be on the lookout because it's about time I drop some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little second. I think I am going to drop some shit soon. I got so much music, I kind of have to take breaks because I got so much goddamn music and it gets overlooked. By me, meaning like, goddamn, I forgot that shit. You know? So it's good to just sometimes, it's good to sometimes take breaks. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go check you out. What's your music and shit? What's you called? Cause nigga E.G. Fisker rare though. I'm gonna let you know E.G. Fisker a rare breed. That nigga rare. My music was that rare shit. I think that's the reason why that shit's where it's at, cause it's so rare, bro. You gotta be a rare nigga to fuck with that shit. Like, I can't even describe it. I can't even describe it. I just be making that. I just be doing that shit. All right, I screenshotted it. We're gonna check you out. But check a nigga out though. We know we see G Fisker on all platforms. Putting in that work. I'm more of a nigga that is universal. Bet. Oh, that's your son. Okay. That's your son, bad. I'm sure like, where's you at, nigga? You the one that's doing the collab. But yeah, my music is interesting. That's the best thing I can talk about my music. It's interesting. You know, I fuck with it. But I gotta be honest with you. It's unique. My music is very unique. You know what I mean? It's catchy. Some of them songs real catchy to where you gonna be like, I fuck with this shit. And you gonna play that bitch on repeat. But some songs, I fuck with it, you just gonna let it slide. You can have it in your playlist. You know, some songs gonna attach to you. Some songs, you know, you fuck with it, but you know, there's other songs. Being real though. But some niggas are gonna be like, oh, that shit fire. So everybody got a different perception on that shit. But I got so much music out, it's not even funny. Like, Got like over 300 songs on that bitch. So that's why I'm really promoting my music. Like we trying to get it out there a little bit more. But yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. Interesting outlook on that. Interesting. That's to say the least. But if you wanna send a cash donation to your boy, my cash app is EG Fisker1. That's EJJIFISKER1. If you want to follow the Patreon is patreon.com/Shaman Truths. And I think that's it for that. I feel you on that. Sometimes you gotta take a break to get in that shit. That's what I do. Take a break, get a new sound. I don't change. Another thing, my flow don't change. No, my flow changes every time. Like I don't use the same flow. I just get in there. Don't write this shit. I'm one of the many that don't write. I know a couple people that don't do that shit. I just do that shit. But I always look up. I don't look up to them like that. But I always salute to those people that that don't write their music because I know how hard that is. You just get in there. That's hard. I don't give a fuck how easy a nigga make it look. That's hard for any motherfucker that don't know how to do it. Just because you do it and you make it look easy, don't mean it's easy. Cause I do that shit and I look back like, bro, I don't know how I did that. There was a lot of songs. I'm like, bro, how the fuck did I do that one take? Like I sit there and be like, I did that. I sat there and I tore that motherfucking EP up. Or I did it's been one time I dropped Primal Power, right? 24 track album. I did that shit in the night. I kid you not. I stayed up all night making that music. Like I remember, I think I did pick a couple songs from, I think it took like a night and a half or some shit. Cause I did have a couple over there. I put over there and I put them in there. But for the most part, I was dropping them songs like it was hot. I did that. I'm like, damn. I feel you with that. So you're not just talking about anything. You're not just talking about anything. I learned that as a jet. You just can't talk about anything because too many people that listen to that shit to be talking about anything. That's why I had to stop listening to that music I was listening to earlier. Because it's like, wait a minute. Sometimes it's just like, this goes in your subconscious. You got to be careful on certain music. Certain songs, they'll give you a pass on. But certain songs, your spirit going to be like, hey, bro, I don't know about this. Just because the subconscious mind is right there. You got to be careful about that with certain music. Because your subconscious mind gets through by repetition. So you want to be careful. But my shit ain't, for the most part, my shit ain't bad. But I have made music that I'm not proud of in the past. Yeah. I'm noticing that, like, these niggas that's up here in the industry, a lot of that shit is supposed to fuck up your energy. Because it's like they're talking about all this crazy shit. But I look at their life is nothing like that. Their life is, they got security guards. they got a boring life, to say the least. And they're talking about some crazy shit to the point where these young people acting out this dumb shit to where it kind of looks at like, oh, they're doing that shit to fuck up some people. It's not. I see if you were kind of living a life a little bit, but if you're not doing nothing that you're talking about, oh, you're trying to fuck some people up. You gotta be careful about that. Yeah, you gotta be careful about people that do that. You know what I mean? I'm talking about majority of the people that you listen to in that rap shit that's big, bro. They don't do none of that shit they talk about. A lot of them niggas are told to say certain things because they know that, you know, the youth is listening to them. They want to fuck up the youth. And a lot of people die because of the music they listen to. So I know it, you know, I know it's a powerful tool to control some motherfuckers is with the music. Because some people try to act that shit out, try to be exactly who these rappers be. And then they end up dead, you know? So it's like, it's a double-edged sword. It ain't always like that. But just know you got motherfuckers like that. You know? But yeah, that's just me letting y'all know that shit. I ain't really got too much to say. I'll let you guys have your closing statements. If you have any questions, this will be the best time to ask, because I'm out. When a nigga out, he out. If y'all got your closing statements, you know, hey, if y'all don't, that's your boy. I'm out. Huh? Peace. I'm out. Yeah, peace. Hey, we got 4 people in here, 4 likes. Hey, I'm cool with that. But you have a good one, bro. Y'all too.